So I can't hold back. And I try my best not to even get on this app and go this far, but now I got to say what I got to say. Because I'm sick and tired of this straight black man or this type of black woman having the narrative for black folks. And it's over with.
Well, first and foremost, what's good, everybody? If you're first time viewer of my content in this video, make sure you like the video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Today, we are doing a quick review and reaction over somebody who is called Free Game TV Network. On TikTok, he is making 3 reasons, or he's making 3 points on the narratives that heterosexual black men and women make in terms of controlling the narrative for the black community. And he is sick and tired of it. And this is the number 1 pointer that he makes, is that he is tired of heterosexual black men and women saying that these specific sets of black women are bitter.
Starting today. So here go the first read of the mother entry. If you don't want to hear this, I don't care. If it make your feelings hurt, I don't care, because we sick and tired of it. 1, the black woman. I'm so sick and tired of this certain type of black man trying to call black women bitter. Let me tell you something, brother. The only reason why you could call that black woman bitter, and let's get into facts of what type of black man is calling a black woman bitter. It's a black man that don't know who the you are yet. Those are facts. Because what you need to understand, that woman is not bitter. That woman is tired. Let me get you to understand something. Whenever you come into somebody's life and you drop off baggage at their doorstep, 9 times out of 10, you don't want to carry it. You want her to. Then you hurt that person on top of that. So not only is she carrying your baggage, she also has to fight through the hurt that you inflicted because you had baggage that had nothing to do with her.
He makes the point that these sets of women aren't bitter, but they are tired of the BS that men continue to put into their lives, putting their luggage, putting their baggage, putting their burdens onto these women. And these women feel like they have to go throughout life going bearing somebody else's luggage, or bearing somebody else's burdens, while also carrying the pain from past relationships. Now, this is very funny that you're not telling this woman to go and heal. You're not telling this woman to be held responsible for the men that she continued to entertain. This is on the men. Somehow. I'm not saying that these men shouldn't be held accountable for being F-boys and whatever the case may be, but for the most part, you can't control somebody else's actions. You can't control their actions. You can't control how they come to you. You can't control who they are. And so these women somehow can't tell right from wrong. And most of these women do know right from wrong, but they feel like they can change the man, or they have to be patient with him, and so on and so forth, to such a point where he becomes self-destructive. He ends up ruining your life. He ends up ruining his life even more. So now you carrying on that past trauma. Now you going on to the next man, and he treats you wrong, and you see the signs, but you still feel like some way, somehow you can change them. That's not how this game goes. You have to hold yourself accountable. You can't blame anybody else for your mistakes. You can't blame anybody else for things that have happened to you in your life. These are certain things you have to accept, you have to heal from, and you have to move on. You being tired does not give you the excuse to be bitter. Because men have treated you wrong in the past does not give you the excuse to be bitter, have a nasty attitude towards men, to generalize all men and men are trash and this, that, and the third. This does not give you an excuse to do that.
Number 2 is this. Then you want to tell black men like Russell Wilson that they are weak, they are sissies, and they are punks, and they are simps. Last time I checked, when was it weak to be a father? When was it weak to raise your kids? When was it weak to lead your household? When was it weak to honor and adore a woman? Why is that weak to y'all whenever a black man does more than kill another black man, or rob Peter to pay Paul, or to want to be like the white man? Why is that considered weak? Because last time I checked, it's a black man, the type of black man that is calling him weak is the type of black man that still don't know who the you are. Just like you calling that black woman bitter because you are mad because she know who she is, he know who he is, and you are still lost. It's called jealousy and hate.
I would argue that if any person knows their value in terms of knowing who they are, they won't put up with BS. So in your second pointer here, you're saying that there are black men who are calling men like Russell Wilson a punk and a sissy because he is raising other women's children. And he's also building with another woman in the terms of like getting somebody else's leftovers. Now, let me just say that it's very common for black men to become stepfathers, to take the role or the position of being a father figure, and it turns out right for the most part. You know, from what I've seen, it's common for a black man to become a stepfather and to take that role, especially, you know, when they get into their 30s and so on and so forth. So I don't know where he's getting at when he sees this type, or where he's coming from when it comes to that type of stuff. He might be responding to a comment on TikTok. I don't know. I don't know what triggered this man for him to think that the black community don't honor stepfathers, or they don't honor women. You know, I don't know where he's getting that from.
Next subject, last but definitely not least. I'm so sick and tired of black men that have two strikes. You are a man and you are black, but you also want to call a black man that is gay, black, and a man weak and a sissy and a punk. He had to overcome homophobia, racism, and fight for his freedom as a black man as well. And if he overcame that and doing better than you and know who he is and standing strong in it, why are you mad? And why are we letting the black man or the black woman that don't know who the fuck they are control the narrative of a strong black woman, of a strong straight black man, and the strength of a strong black man that is gay, or a lesbian black woman that is gay? No, y'all are the problem, because y'all don't know who the y'all are. Y'all don't want to step up and be men or women. Y'all want to remain weak, and y'all want to continue this toxic ass narrative on your demon time. Y'all are the problem, not us. Period.
No, not period. Exclamation point and question mark. To be respectful, I think this man's just talking just to talk. He's probably just triggered by a comment or a TikTok video that he saw and is now projecting and generalizing the black community. When we're dealing with heterosexual black men and women, you know, who are about building families and are about nation building, of course, we don't see a specific set of people who are living to, from our viewpoint, living a Eurocentric lifestyle. We don't put them in the same category as men who are about being fathers, being husbands, and being providers for their family. You can't get mad at us because we have a certain tradition or we have a certain value, a particular standard over here. We want the boys to become men and the women to become women. You know, you can't point the finger at us and say that we're in the wrong because we know who we are. You keep saying that we don't know who we are. We know who we are. Y'all don't know who y'all are. Continuously. I mean, like, you're identifying with a particular organization that continuously changes up every 2 to 3 years, adding another label, adding another letter, adding another color. You know, it doesn't make sense to me. You can try and say that we're confused, but we're not the ones confused. We're not the ones that have to change up our body or change up certain aspects of ourselves that we were biologically born as. We don't have to dress up as something that we're not. We don't have to appear or walk in a way that we're not. We believe in biology. We believe that nature would take its course. We believe in a man being with a woman. That's just us. We're not telling you how to live your life. We're not telling you how you should see your life. You have a community. You have a place in a space where y'all can be who y'all are, and that's okay. But do not come over to our side and our space and tell us how we should see y'all or how we should treat y'all. You always want validation. You always want to try and be accepted from somebody. And those are clear symptoms of somebody who does not know who they are. Somebody who knows who they are won't be going out of their way trying to be accepted and try to receive validation from other people. You cannot be mad at black men who are heterosexual and believe that to be a man, you must be somebody who is down for women, down for creating a family, and down for providing for his family and protecting and being for his women. You can't point the finger at us and tell us we have a certain phobia, whatever the case is. And another thing, I get tired of this whole inferiority complex that, you know, black people try to push, where we're trying to fight for our freedom. We're the minority. We're marginalized and all this other type of stuff. These are pointers for people who do not know who they are. He said we got 2 strikes, being a man and being black. Those are not strikes. Those are benefits. You being black and being a man, you being black and being a woman, you have to understand the power that you have, because if you understood the power that you have, you wouldn't be calling yourself marginalized in the minority or inferior or endangered or whatever the case is. You wouldn't say you had 2 strikes. But that's it for this video. Let me know how you feel about this concerning the whole matters at hand in the comment section below. How do you personally feel about the pointers that he made? Did I leave anything out? Is there anything that you would like to add or contribute to the pointers that I made as well? Let me know in the comment section below. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with other people. And like the video, because it helps out with the algorithm in this video and it gets this video out to more people. Alright, so let's respectfully have a conversation about this in the comment section below. Alright, until next time, I'm Tyrone, and I am out.